morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 30th of April 2022 and today we're off back to the International Stadium. It is Gateshead versus Southport in the National League North. So here I'm in Gateshead and going into this game we are top of the league and 2 points clear following last weekend's draw at Kettering. As for Southport, they're currently 12th in the table and 5 points outside the playoffs, so you'd have to say for them it really is last chance saloon. You'd think today if they get beat, then, or even if they draw, then surely that's it for their playoff chances. I mean, even if they do win, they could still have a fair bit of a mountain to climb in the last 2 games. As for us, we've got 3 games and it's really quite straightforward. 2 wins and a draw does it when you bear in mind the goal difference, and that's just assuming that Brackley win all of their last 3 games. Speaking of Brackley, they today are at home to Blythe, so I'm going to be honest, I am not holding my breath for any favours in that one, although Blythe aren't exactly safe yet, so maybe they'll go down there seeing it as if they win, and that could basically be what keeps them up. I think at the end of the day we've just got to concentrate on ourselves. It's still well in our hands. I think of the 3, I think this is the one we definitely do need to be winning when you look at Southport's form. But I mean, we've got 2 games this weekend. Obviously we're heading down to Chorley on Monday. If we can win both of those, then it maybe takes the pressure off on the last day a little bit. But you'd think that if we were to get 2 wins and a draw, then you'd think that'd be Wednesday, draw on Monday, then win next Saturday. But we'll just have to wait and see. Absolutely nothing's decided yet, and obviously I think this will be quite tough today. I mean, Southport weren't the worst team by any means when we were down there. I mean, a lot of their fans outside the ground after that game told us that we were the best team that they'd seen in a while, but they were normal to themselves. But it was a strange game though. I think if it weren't for their keeper, then we probably would have won it about 6-3 or something like that. I mean, it was absolutely outstanding. But we'll just have to see how it goes today. I mean, the lads know what they're doing, and we've got a fully fit squad as well, which can only be a good thing. But obviously, can't take anything for granted at all. Anyway, let's head to the International Stadium and find out how it all unfolds. So the team's warming up, Gateshead getting ready down there, and Southport, who look as though they're going to be in their away trip this afternoon, are over there. Come on! Get it in the box. Come on. So. Come on, back up. Hit! on! Next one! What? Oh! What pitch? I think one. Oh! Hit it! Yeah! Come on! What are we doing? Get in the fucking shape! Come on, wake up! Wake up, man! You want to win too many! Half-time, Gateshead 2, Southport 1. We started that game absolutely flying, and if anything, we should have been long out of sight before they had the chance to get back into it. I mean, it was an absolute gift of a goal, and to be honest, we're giving away too many like that in a minute from our liking, and you have to say we ended the half incredibly naively. Southport's tails, you have to say, right up now, so it's vitally important we go and get the next goal in this match, just take the sting out of them a little bit, because right now they're smelling blood, and we're living incredibly dangerously here. Won't surprise me in the second half if we eventually opt to bring Conor Malley on there, just give us that bit of extra solidity and solidarity in midfield, and obviously, as we've seen in the last 3 games, he certainly can come up with vital goals as well. So yeah, I think overall we've been a better team in the first half, but we do need to be very careful here, because as I said, Southport's tails are up, so we can't let them back into it. It's really that straightforward.
Close to call out by choice.
Well, I pick University, yeah, so
He didn't go by choice. Right?
come on! Development elsewhere, Brackley 0, Blythe 1. This, like, I don't think any Gateshead fan ever has cheered a Blythe goal like that before. Probably be the last time too. Come on! Come on, wake it up. Go back in! Hit it! minutes of added time at the end of this game. It doesn't really surprise us. There has been quite a few injury hold-ups and that, but all being well, we'll hold it out.
Come on!
Still playing at Brackley, still 1-0 to the Spartans. An interesting development there.
Come on! Come on! Yeah! Come on!
The news has come through. Brackley 0, Clive 1. We effectively need 1 point now because the goal difference is that much better. All on Chorley on Monday. Even if Brackley fail to beat Hereford, then regardless of what we do at Chorley, it's ours. Listen to that. Unbelievable. Full-time Gateshead 3, Southport 1. As it happens, it's actually been my birthday today, so definitely many happy returns for me there, and hopefully on Monday it will be many happy returns to the National League for Gateshead Football Club. So that's where we're at now. 5 points clear with 2 games left. Basically, 1 point would do it when you bear in mind the far superior goal difference. Obviously, a win on Monday would completely guarantee it. But if Brackley failed to beat Hereford, then we'd go up irrespective of what we do at Chorley. So essentially, we could lose on Monday and still go up. But yeah, anyway, as for today's game, as I said, I thought we started off like a train. I was just wondering if we were going to go on and hit 5 or 6, but it seemed to sort of slow down sort of either side of half time. Obviously, Southport were right back in the game, and they had one ruled out just before half time as well, and it was becoming a little bit nervy. And I think for a time in the second half, that the place maybe went a bit flat. There weren't a great deal happening on the pitch, and I don't think anyone in the ground was really that comfortable. But then the news came through that Blythe had taken a lead at Brackley, and obviously the whole stand just absolutely erupted after that. And I think the players bounced off that energy and we really came to life. And I think, unlike against Darlow, where obviously everyone in the crowd knew that Boston were beating Brackley, I think the players were essentially getting a gist of what was going on down in Northamptonshire, and they really seemed to thrive on that, and they seemed to sort of pick it up again, and yeah, and from there it was only really ever going to be one win. I think Adam Campbell had a shot which went just wide, and eventually us cranking up a bit told Owen Bailey with a side-footed finish into the corner. I think that's maybe even the first goal he scored with his feet this year. Normally if he scores it's from a bullet header, but yeah, calm, composed finish, and you could see what it meant in the celebrations after. So yeah, really, really wonderful day there. Absolutely thrilled to bits. There's maybe times you just got to say how proud I am of the players and everyone in the club this year. I know when things are maybe getting a bit rough, I'm probably very guilty of giving the players or whatever a bit of a hard time with some of our comments, but yeah, I am remarkably proud of everyone, and I just really hope that on Monday we can achieve the dream, then next Saturday can essentially be party time. But just have to wait and see. I mean, it's not going to be easy by any means on Monday. Obviously, Chorley now are probably in a position where they'll want to get 5th place secured, and have a home tie for their playoff eliminator. But anyway, that is that for this video. I'll be back on Monday, of course, with that Chorley versus Gateshead game. Could it potentially be, in the words of Tate, that the greatest day of our lives here? We'll just have to wait and see. But until then, take care, and I will see you later.